What's going on, y'all? This is it's currently the 5th. And I'm just editing this video, getting it done. This is gonna be the intro, even though this is Jacob after. Great 4th of July show, but this is gonna be a vlog. This isn't gonna be a vlog. This is gonna be basically a video on my show, how I made it, and then giving directions on how I made it, stuff like that. And then it's gonna be the actual show itself. It is amazing. It is a really great show. So thank y'all for clicking on this video. Thanks for watching it, no matter who you are. Let's get into the video. It's amazing. Enjoy. As you can see here, we got my Pyro Gear. I mean, it's probably pretty dark. I'll show y'all when I'm back out. I'll show you in the light. All right, so what we have here is HDPE tubes, which basically just means high density HD polyethylene tubes. So basically, you usually get carbon fiber for fireworks, but or not carbon fiber, sorry, fiberglass. And those, when they explode, if they explode in the tube, the mortar that you use, it sends shrapnel basically with the fiberglass, while HDPE tube just mushrooms out, and it's less harm and less likely that it'll explode and hurt somebody around. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We got I think 25 in here. Here's my milk crate. We got another, that's 30 shots, and then we got another 50 right here. There's another tube. That's fireworks from last year. These are tubes that I saved just for single shots within the show for extra mortar shells that I have. So yeah, that's my gear so far. So we're gonna go out here pretty soon, and I think tomorrow we're gonna go get some fireworks, and then actually put these to use. So let's get it. I also forgot to mention that I do have multiple different fuses depending on how fast I want the display to shoot. So as I fuse these up together, I can choose, like, this one is a slower fuse. Let me see. Where is it? This one doesn't say, but like this one is a bit excessive for this. As you can see, 0.3 to 1.25 per foot. So per foot of this, it burns that fast. This one's 16 to 20. And then this one is going to be 9 to 13. So that's probably what I would use for this to have a faster. So boom, 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 boom. And then I'd use something like this maybe on here to go boom, 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 so you can appreciate them rather than it just being volleys of 5. All right, good morning, y'all. So we are back. I'm gonna continue. So to line the insides of this, I don't really have much, so I just found some diamond plating, some silver diamond plating. I do have gold over there, to line the inside of these. So I'm gonna use that. And then I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna use a staple gun to just, staple it in. And so yeah, that's gonna be that. It's gonna be a process. So I'll show y'all when it's done. If there's not a montage, there might be a montage if you're lucky. But yeah, let's get into it. Now that we got this all put in here and we got the lining put in, that's what this the diamond plating was for. I have sand over there. I'm going to fill this with sand so that this isn't the best plastic. It might break because of the impacts from the mortars. So I'm gonna put sand in here so it'll absorb some of the shock from the explosives. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alrighty, so we just got back from the store, fireworks shopping. This is just a starting haul. I just wanted to make sure I got my growlers before they sold out because they're obviously a popular item. And then we saw a few ones that they didn't have much stock, and I was like, oh, I should get that before it goes out too. So we got this. Sorry about that. We got this A-shot. It's just a 1 inch. Yeah, I think it's 1 inch in diameter. And we got some other stuff that, I mean, that's just, they're just a couple 200-gram cakes. This is the start of the show right here. As you can see, we got growlers. This is my favorite shell kit that I saw besides neon beef. I really want to get neon beef, but I couldn't because nobody carries it, or it's just jacked up way up the price. So we got growlers. We got a case of them. So yeah, and then there's 4 sleeves. So they're 5 inch. We're just gonna shoot 6 of these off tonight because I have room to spare. I don't need 72 of these for my show for the 4th. So we're just gonna shoot a sleeve off. So yeah, that's what you're seeing tonight. So yep, you basically get 4 of these HDPE tubes. They're really, really good. And then I'm gonna shoot these off 5 inch. Platinums, Excalibur, regular Excalibur is 4 inch, and then Excalibur Platinums, I believe, are 4 inch. So these are the only 5 inch shells that I think World Class makes. So yeah, I'm excited. Oh, we are up bright and early. Bright and early. I messed up last night, as you can see, like powder residue. I did set off because yesterday, when the last clip that you probably saw, I was taking a sleeve out of these growlers and I was using them because I was gonna just do 6 because I have extras to shoot off, and I did not film it. I didn't take a video of the setup. I didn't take a video of it shooting. I didn't take a video of anything, like a dummy. So sorry about that. Starting haul right there. This is just what we picked up yesterday at one store. So that's not all it is. But yeah, so this rack is done. I don't know if you guys can see down in there, but there is sand down in there. And we're gonna finish this up, and I still don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I'll figure something out because I have a couple extra tubes here, and then plus I want an angled rack, so this works out perfect. Okay, jumping through time a little bit. So I did nothing today. Literally just sat in the house and we just watched movies all day with the family. So that's what we've been doing. But I'm gonna come out here and be productive because the next couple days are gonna be kind of packed. And if I want to get this done for the 4th, I'm gonna be busy up until the 4th. So I'm gonna do them now and maybe continue it some other day if I don't quite get it done. What I'm doing is I'm going to be fusing those up in these racks, except for this one, because this one is for 1.5 tubes. This one is 1.75, so I'm gonna load those up in there real quick. All right, so right now we're getting these fused up. As you can see, we already got one fused up. So what we're doing is we're basically cutting the wrapping off, and then you kind of just get this, and then you just pull it out like that. And then I got my cousin Jace over here.
Hi.
We're cutting out.
Yeah.
We're cutting out fuses so that we can stick them back in here.
Yep.
And then we're putting them in here, dropping them back in here, and then I'm gonna piggyback. So what I'm gonna do, what that means is I'm gonna put it like this, and then they'll piggyback on top of each other instead of getting a separate fuse that just runs over and lights them all. And then piggyback them. And then this is the super fast fuse, so it's a quarter of a second per foot to 1 second. So yeah, 0.3 to 1.25. So basically, this is like the finale rack. So it's basically gonna be all of these are gonna be going up at once. So it's gonna be It's gonna be all 35 going up at once. All right, now that I got them all fused up, you can see what it looks like. And then I'm just gonna put tape over it, just to protect the fuse, because if, say it's early in the show, I just lit off my first firework, and then ash lands on that, this is all going up all at once because it's quick fusing, so it'll light this, and then they all light. This whole thing will go off, and it'll be out of time, out of sync, and that's not what we want. So we put tape over it. Any ashes that'll fall won't burn through this, and if it does, then well, it doesn't matter what I do. All right, so we got that one done. Got that one done. So now I'm gonna fuse this one up. Okay, so it's gonna start with 1. So it's 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. So that'll be in the middle of the show, just to add a little bigger explosions. We only have these 2 left. We only have this box, which has 2 more in it, and then we have that, which has 3 more in it, because I used a sleeve for this earlier. I do have an extra one. So I think this one is going to go in here with the 0.5s instead of the 0.75s. So this is the only 0.75 in here, so it's going to be considerably bigger. And then I have the 2 angles, so it's just going to go, I'm pretty sure this one's, I have my sheet somewhere, but I think this one's like single shot, and then 5-shot volley, and then all of these are going to go at once. All right, here we go. So this is basically done. I just need to get these last 2 rows, but I'm gonna show you before I get it done what it looks like. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna finish this, and then I just have that rack left, and I think today I'm gonna go and get my 0.5 ball shells to fill that with. So we'll get that fused up probably today. Hey, we're decked out in the 4th of July merch. We got the staff shirts on. As you saw, we had the socks on, we got the bucket hat on. But I got something for y'all. Look at this. We completely loaded up this truck, and this is gonna be the thumbnail. I know y'all saw this for the thumbnail, but look at that. There is just so much. So this show is gonna be wild. It's gonna be great. We got that 0.5 rack. I didn't vlog that. We got that 0.5 rack fused up. We have a big board that we're just basically, I'm gonna put all this on. Oh snap, my growlers are going everywhere. But we have a big board that we're gonna put all these on and fuse it up. And yeah, so this is gonna be a great 4th. I can't wait, y'all.
isn't it? Yeah, I can hear it too. I still see it. I see it. Yep. It's 10 minutes long, buddy. Still go. I think this is my makeshift tank. Uh-oh. Yep. not good. Do. Yeah. I've been him a couple times. Uh-oh. I know exactly what that is. See how it goes. Fire! Instant missile and a color.
Good morning, y'all. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. I slept in late today because we were up late last night. But it was great. It was great. As you can see, it all went well. Everything shot except for one. So I'll call that a success. But we got to start the cleanup duty now. This is all the stuff that I didn't film last night for y'all just because they're just little knickknacks. Just a couple more shells, you know, stuff like that. Just a bunch of small cakes that weren't really included in the show. But yeah, here is